So Steve asks a question that actually shows up quite a bit. I have a muscle tear in my lower back from years of training. I'm sorry. I work with a physical therapist who is also a kettlebell enthusiast. We've reviewed my form with swings, cleans, and snatches, which are on point. Another reason I know my form is good is because my glutes and hamstrings are always sore the day after doing swings, cleans, and snatches. And my back feels fine. And a great line here, except for the tear. I love that. This is not a health or permission question. What are your thoughts on using kettlebells only for grinds such as presses and front squats without doing the ballistic moves? Any trade-off between them and the barbell? Needless to say, I can't barbell back squat anymore because of the tear. Well, I got to tell you, man, I'm working on it right now. It might be out by the time this airs, but I'm working on a supplement to the armor building formula. And if you can do the double kettlebell clean, even if you just did it for singles and you did, one day, let me give you a 2-week program. Day 1, week 1, one clean front squat workout, double kettlebell front squats. Week 1, day 2, one clean double kettlebell presses. Week 1, day 3, front squats. Next week, you'll go press, front squat, press. I love the idea, especially if the double cleans aren't bothering your back. I got to tell you, and I've said this on this podcast, I think the double kettlebell front squat is one of the least appreciated movements in all of weightlifting. When those weights are just tugging down, sliding, and you have to squeeze to hold them back up. Even when I did that right there, my elbows came into my lats, my ab wall contracted. I could feel my lower back, the Christmas tree muscles all get the... Now I call that anaconda strength because I think I'm funny, but I really, really like this idea of doing this. I think in most of my career, and even though I'm an Olympic lifter, in most of my career, I've emphasized the grinds, because that builds you hypertrophy, bodybuilding. It builds your powerlifting. It also builds your recovery out of the, clean and jerk, in the front squat. So I think that grinds are the best way to get strong. Now, having said that, when you clean 400 pounds, you're going to be strong. I tell you, when those big weights hit you, you stay hit. But yeah, I think it's a really good idea. I love the double kettlebell front squat, and I have 4 variations on the press. And let me just kind of explain them real quick and play around with these over time. So there's the classic double overhead press, right? Boom, both hands. Then there's what's called the seesaw press, which I still think is not appreciated as much. And of course, the walking seesaw press, when you get, you kind of have that stride and press, it's fantastic exercise. The next one is where you have 2 kettlebells here. You press with your right arm, bring it down. You press with your left arm, bring it down. And that's the classic alternating press, which most of us turn into a seesaw press. And the 4th variation is what I call the touchdown press. Both hands extended overhead. You bring down one, press it back down, and leave it up there. Bring down the other one, press it back up, and leave it there. So you are resting in that touchdown or goal position, or whatever you want to call it, throughout the whole time. And it is brutal. It does marvels. Having that bell extended overhead while the other bell is coming down and back up for the press. It wakens, it wakes up the echoes if you're a Notre Dame fan. It just really wakes up the whole body, and it is harder than you think. And I think that's the reason you don't see people doing it, because it's really hard, which is kind of interesting thing. So, Steve, I appreciate your question. The answer is absolutely. Go for it and get back to me if it works out for you, okay?